Tuesday. Good morning. Hope you're well. I've had an eventful morning. You see, I'm not late or anything. Well, I'm kind of late, but did you ever just get to your computer in the morning, or maybe after work, or maybe just when you've got that time to go at your computer for some flight simming and nothing works, or something's happened and you can't explain it, but it's totally shagged? That was me. It's getting better though. So the issues that I had, none of me views were working. I was like, oh no, it's the airplane. Then I had to update everything. Then I tried a different airplane and the views are still broken. Then our Firefly Air tracker stopped working. One thing at a time. I fixed the tracker, grand. That took a few minutes. Then the views onto the internet. How did the thing not work because it stopped? Question mark. I fixed it. And I'll show you how I fixed it now in a moment. But that was my morning. Right? Why can't we just, press a button, everything works? We're not allowed. We're flight simmers. That's forbidden. Yes, we need to suffer. Suffer in life. Suffer as flight simmers. But it's grand now. Very happy Tuesday to you. Cold as balls. It's 4 degrees in Tipperary. It was like 1 degree. We had a good frost, a hard frost this morning. And, but sure, listen, we'll see how we get on. Today we are going to be flying in the new VSKYLABS, their C510. Loosely based, but not officially, of course, on the old Cessna Mustang. Business jet, very light jet is its classification. And we're here on the ground at a custom-built upcoming gateway scenery for Maastricht Echo Hotel Bravo Kilo, EHBK, and this one from our very own PH Roy. We're going to be checking it out to see the things that he's made with stuff and, things. Brilliant. I'm going to do a couple of flights. Might head down to Luxembourg and then even further into, south of France, right? That's what we're at this morning. You had to push the green button. It's always something simple. It's like you're looking at the problem, it's screaming at you right in your face, but you can't see it. I'll do something else, But anyway, we'll see what happens. You're all very welcome in. How's your day going? Some of you creators are from that neck of the woods. You're still up. Either you're up very early, you haven't gone to bed yet, but you're very welcome in. Who's here? Look, Crafty Tigers, good morning. We're going to be using SayIntentions as well for some ATCage as we're going to be getting our ATIS. We're going to be hopefully getting some sort of a flight plan and just seeing how it all behaves in X-Plane. And because it does work in X-Plane, which is great. And I love the fact that, the likes of SayIntentions, the likes of On Air, the likes of Navigraph, these are all multi-platform, which is great news. Great news, you see. But anyway, where's my mouse gone? It's here, look. Crafty Tigers, good morning. Chucks, I hope you're well. Crafty, indeed, good morning. Mac Vision is here. 98 Vulcan, good morning to you. Commander Balosh, welcome aboard. Cracker, 1963. You're very welcome in, buddy. Good to see you, man. Soaring AJ, 95 streams in a row. Asher, come here, look at you. I'm all Christmassy today, look. Merry Christmas, it says, in my beautiful Flight Sim Tees t-shirt. And they're very fancy, isn't it? They're all Airbuses from flightsimtees.com. Check it out, lads. Now, John C., good morning. Malky, top of the morning. Abdul is in the house. Mrs. TPHI, who should be asleep, is upside down as she rambles in. Good evening, or good morning. Jesus, it's morning, Murph, it's morning. The Impossible Face. Guten Morgen, mein friend. Good morning. Roy is here. A very good afternoon. He says, welcome to Maastricht. Brilliant. I've been to Maastricht a few times. I loved Vritov. We went to watch Andre Rieu perform a couple of times. Brilliant. Which button did you push this time? I'll show you now in a second. Hilarious. Well, it's not. It's terribly sad. But we'll get to it, right? P.S. Mirandai. Hello there. Hope you're well, buddy. Gibbo Ireland. Asher, how are you, Gibbo? How's she cutting, man? Gibbo, are you all set for Christmas? That's the question. Are you all set? Sim Guy, good morning. Ashley is here. Got a new GPU and you're loving it. An RX 7090 XT. to an RX 9070 XT. VRAM from 20 to 16 sucks, but hey, it is what it is. Even the 5080 has 16. Well, yeah, more pressure needs to be put on flight sim developers, and, you know, as in the core developers, because that amount of VRAM is shocking. Do you know? It's forcing us to get all very fancy hardware that's terribly expensive. But yeah, good stuff out of you, Ashley. Well done. But anyway, who else came in the door here now? Joey Bolo is here. Good morning, Joey. Or is it good night? Welcome in. Daniel Meyer is here. Welcome in. James, welcome aboard. Great to see you, Joey. I'm over caffeinated here, so until the crash. You're here until the crash. Brilliant. Excellent. Where is this now? I'm disabled, got to have a flying lesson. I flew with one hand. We were out over the coast over Wexford. I turned to the instructor and asked, does this plane float? He responded with the quickest no. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that'd do it, James. Yeah, that'd do it. You know, I lied about everything. I'm actually blind and deaf. What? Right. Wouldn't have done it if I hadn't upgraded to a high refresh rate of 2K. Well, that's the thing, I suppose. Like, we're pushing things into the 4K, 2K neck of the woods. If you stay in 1080, you're fine. You know what I mean? Big Al, don't you have a Microsoft thing later? Yes, I do. We tonight, a couple of content creators will be flying with Microsoft Flight Sim Official on their Twitch channel with the Red Bull Air Race Challenge. I, Two-Tone Murphy, shall be coming last in every race. Right? But remember our motto, it's the taking part. That's what it's all about. That's what we're going to do. It's so weird you almost need 20 gig cards. Yeah, it's gone nuts, isn't it? Nuts, we say. But yeah, looking forward to that. I haven't done much practicing. Well, I've done a little bit, but not enough. Clearly not enough, you know. But yeah, we'll see what happens, right? I watched some real world videos of the Red Bull racing. I'm terrified and shocked. How did they do it? It looks amazing now, but like, you know, how? In the name of all, do they do it? We just don't know. Do you know? But anyway, what we'll do, we'll jump down here. We're going to have a look around the work that PH Roy has done using the scenery assets. Basically, you can create, I mean, X-Plane, you can create scenery and aircraft within the sim. Like, they give you the tools to do it, right? So what Roy has done here, and this is something that's actually going to be coming to Microsoft Flight Sim. It's like a scenery gateway. Basically, they'll have like their default sceneries, and they'll allow members of the community to come in, tweak them. You know, that tree shouldn't be there, that building should be bigger, or there's a new hangar, whatever, new runway, right? And they're going to make that available for all. So it's great to see, you know, this sort of thing coming from X-Plane into the world of Microsoft Flight Sim. But in X-Plane, it's been there for years upon years, the scenery gateway. So we're going to have to check it all out here now. So I'm going to press a button, and then another button, and then we're going to ramble over here. So, Janie Mac, we're on live time and live weather. And here we are in the world of X-Plane 12. If I can find my mouse, here it is. So what we're looking, that's very fast. What we're looking at here, so this is the default scenery updated, tweaked by our very own PH Roy, right? And what we can see, well, hang on, we'll go in this camera. What, Jesus, Murphy, that's what that button does. Did I mean? It's C you wanted to press. There we go. So what we're looking for here, effectively what we're looking for here is the correction of building layouts, taxiways, runways, all that kind of stuff, right? And that's what, well, looking at it straight away, that's what Roy seems to have done. Now, do you know what I must do, actually? Hang on. You don't really need it, but I like using it. And that's our lossless scaling, do you know? So we'll give this a bash and a bosh and see what happens. There we go. So we're going to scale this and now see what happens, right? Most importantly, of course, the nav aids and the runway layout, because you can kind of get caught out, especially if you're flying with your charts and you're saying, that shouldn't be here. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to ramble in here, Roy, and look at your creation. So we can see first and foremost, we can see the correct locations of the weather socks, the wind socks, right? As we continue to ramble in here now, the runway looking good. Textures are all absolutely gorgeous. Look at the detail they have here. Look, that's savage, isn't it? Love the X-Plane scenery gateway. It's really good. Really, really good. Pappy lights here. We also have some VHF stuff. We got a radar over yonder. I think Roy popped that in. Very nice, nicely done. Lovely hedges around it, right? Absolutely gorgeous. We'll continue moving on. Now, Maastricht, it's actually the home, I believe, of Euro ATC or European ATC. And you had like all sorts of things like the Maastricht Convention and Treaty and all this sort of jazz. Over at the fire station, oh, this looks pretty good. And these are all default assets, Roy, aren't they? I mean, these are pretty much the tools that X-Plane give you. So in terms of like, you know, different hangar buildings and fire trucks and ground vehicles, all the jazz, that's what you're able to kind of inject. You're basically, it's their assets, but you're moving them around correctly. Do you know? So my memories of flying into, I've only flown into this airport and out of it once. Any other time it would be up into Eindhoven or Amsterdam and you ramble down, right? But I do know that the civilian side, or the commercial side, is very much over on this side, where you have... these are small little terminals. There's like a taxi rank and nothing else really at the airport. It's a small airport. But I got to say, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It is accurate in terms of where the building should be and building heights and whatnot. We got a control tower in here. There's an interior in the control tower, and he's even put peoples into the control tower. There's Jemima and Billy. They're doing their thing. Again, you know, when you look at scenery in X-Plane, depending on what you're looking at, it can be rough around the edges, in particular when it comes to default stuff. But they are working on a brand new overhaul on the modern scenery, right? And that's going to give, you know, developers and artists like PH Roy way better assets, which means they'd be really able to dial in how the scenery actually looks, you see. But there's great detail here, and he's put in a friggin' fence and everything, look. This is real good. There's a lot of detail here, and of course, FPS friendly, you know. You had to get a little creative with this. Yeah, things like the Eurocontrol building and stuff. Yeah. No, we can definitely see the hard work got into it, Roy. The layout is perfect. The lighting, we'll check out the lighting here now in a moment as we move along here. I'm pressing buttons here, I shouldn't. Oh, caravans. Brilliant. That's like is that the Eurocontrol building? I think it is, isn't it? Is there a Skoda in the car park? I haven't seen one yet. You got the cargo ramp. Wouldn't be a very unfamiliar sight to see some large aircraft here, you know. Into Maastricht. It's quite a big place. You also have the option to use the grass layers. Oh, that's handy. I was looking at the grass. I thought it was very, very good. Yeah, that's coming along nicely. And then over the far side then, I think what are they called? The Kustwacht? Is it? Kustwacht? The Coast Guard, they used to keep units based here as well. Dornier, or what were they? DO288 or 228? They used to be here as well. So, it's over on the other side of the radar buildings. Oh, wait, hang on now. That's it there, look. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, Roy, fair play to you. Yeah, that's it. Nicely done, man. There is payware scenery available for Maastricht, but it's quite dated. And of course, the advantage here is because Roy is using native assets, it means that weathering and all that sort of jazz will come out really, really well. So if I were to change the time of day and we check out some of the nighttime lighting, we let the sim catch up to it here now. I've been a Microsoft Flight Sim fanboy since 1999. Finally moved to X-Plane yesterday. I spent all day setting it up and learning the options. I can say one thing. I'm never going back to Microsoft Flight Sim ever, says Sandman. Jesus. We'll never say never. I mean, my whole run on this is we have two excellent simulators now, you know. Microsoft Flight Sim for me it definitely has the edge, but there's some very nice things in X-Plane and aircraft in particular, do you know? But yeah, I mean, look at the state of the lighting here, lads. Isn't that beautiful, isn't it? Roy, you've done a phenomenal job. That's gorgeous, man. Oh, look at the friggin' approach lights. Jeez, that's real good. Yeah, this is very, very nice, man. Yeah, absolutely stunning. I love the lighting in X-Plane. X-Plane always had excellent nighttime lighting. Do you know? It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We don't have the Challenger Microsoft Flight Sim, which is the main drawback, other than model matching. Yeah, well, model matching isn't great in X-Plane either. I mean, X-Plane isn't that of like the multiplayer environment. It doesn't do it really well at all. You can kind of do it, but it's not great, you know. It's become a secondary cargo hub for Amsterdam. You had to be creative with the lighting because there's no standard lighting for that building. Ooh. Zoom into the pavement and the asphalt on the runway. Because we're looking at all the light and reflect. Oh, Jesus, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, Roy, that's absolutely class. And it's not just a simple standard white light in the front. He's actually designed it properly so there's actually a red light on the back. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Look at that, lads. Jesus, look at that. The lighting is savage, isn't it? Up here now, look. See that? It goes from white to red. Not deadly, isn't it? Roy, that's excellently done. Look at the textures there. Look, and that's savage, lads, isn't it? The detail is for real, and the lighting. You've done a great job with the lighting. And considering, as I say, this is all default assets. There's nothing custom in this, as in nothing kind of pre-built. A lot of the payware developers, they build their own assets and stuff. So it just goes to show the creativity. Of Roy, but also the you know, the capability X-Plane has out of the box. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty nice now, I gotta say. Even the weather socks are lit up. Look, savage, great stuff, Roy. Yeah, it's gorgeous, man. Well done. And this is free. Like it's a scenery gateway project, meaning that it's uploaded and you can download different versions of different airports. That community members come along and update. They fix them, you know. Because if you were to compare this to the default, the default is nothing like this. Roy's even included all the correct parking stands and also all the taxiways and, of course, the runway as well. Yeah, it's done really, really well, man. That's awesome. Great stuff. Great stuff. So, what are we doing? Well, we need to fly because we have... Oh, Jesus. We have a new machine to fly today. Now, what's the time of day? We better go up and set this properly. Let me see. Track real time. So we should be 12:26 local. Give it a second to load. This is Maastricht EHBK, Echo Hotel Bravo Kilo. And it's done very, very well. So we're going to be starting out of Maastricht today, and we're in a brand new aircraft. I haven't touched this, lads. I literally set up my views and that's it, because it took me all morning to get the shagging thing to work. This is from VSKYLABS. Now, there's no real shortage of business jets over in X-Plane. I mean, they have a decent phenom. They have the Challenger, of course. There's a number of aircraft. They also have the new 525 as well from Hot Start. And is it Hot Start? I think it's Hot Start. But anyway, what we have here is from VSKYLABS. And, well, it's an interesting project, this. We'll do a bit of reading on it. It's a highly defined, very light jet, VLJ, simulation developed and engineered using the Cessna Citation Mustang model as a core reference for a typical modern very light jet. Well, the main purpose of this add-on is introduce the very light jet aircraft category and to allow exploring its operational envelope and X-Plane, stretching it out of the box limits. So they have all disclaimers to say, look, it's not actually endorsed by Cessna. Any familiarities are just pure, you know, for the laugh. But what do we have with the aircraft? Highly defined very light jet simulation. Aircraft systems, performance and handling qualities, along with the avionics, are derived from the Model 510 design. Highly defined flight dynamics tested by real-world high-performance jet aircraft pilots. Comprehensive systems architected from the Model V510, and also the power plants and FADEC pressurization, lighting, landing gears, flight controls, fuel systems, fire protection, electrical, ice and rain protection, master warning system, oxygen, and more. There's quite a lot. Comprehensive avionics suite using the Laminar G1000 or X1000 3 screens. A GFC 710 control unit. A GCU 476 unit. Not sure what that is. Plausible comprehensive MFD ECAS system. There's 2 aircraft included. You get this, which is kind of the Torque Sim. Thank you, Steve. Torque Sim. That's the one I meant. The Torque Sim Cessna 525. Yes, I haven't picked that up yet. Fully compatible with XP12 native ground handling, VR compatibility, optimized for 2D, but it works in VR. Comprehensive FMOD sounds. VSKYLABS Cockpit Builder's Heaven allows assignment of all aircraft switches, knobs and levers and interactions in a designated uncluttered section in the XP12 assignment screen. And they also use the gesture gate throttle cutoff mechanism. So there's quite a bit going on, right? As is with X-Plane, unfortunately, you get this weird anti-aliasing or shimmering. Now, it is something they're trying to address. The current build of this sim is 12.3.3. It's the latest version of X-Plane, but we'll have to check it all out. So here's our machine. Well, let's have a now look at it, shall we? We got some peoples inside. It's a very light jet. We've seen the likes of this before. I mean, it's kind of up there with the CJ4 and also maybe the Phenom 100. It's kind of in that ballpark. So I'm looking forward to giving this a blast today to see how it all behaves. Modeling and texture work. VSKYLABS, they always do a great job. Modeling looks really nice. Textures are nice. Beautiful PBR, reflections, shiny things. Maybe a lack of detail in some of the areas, but it is very, very nice. You can see it. I mean, look at the detail even on the wing lights and the LEDs. Look. Do you know, they kind of use this photo real. They use photo textures. Do you know, man, look at that sky behind us. Jesus. So yeah, it looks really nice. Glass looks really good. And we're just exploring the airframe. We can kind of see some details, cracks and whatnot here in the back. What else? The engines look really good. We got chocks on the ground, and these are all clickable, by the way. We have our pitot tubes and static vanes and all this jazz. We have the front. Don't think we can open the nose doors. I don't believe there are click spots. We can definitely remove the chocks and open doors and do things of that nature. But no, we can't open the nose. All right. Right, let's jump in. So, welcome to the cockpit. Single pilot operations, very basic, but, you know, very modern. Very modern. Ludo, welcome in. So, let's have a look here. We have circuit breakers down the left-hand side, all fully modelled. So, you know your system's depth is going to be quite good, right? Could you please check with the X-Plane GPU if the GPU take the relay to charge the battery, because on the first version, the GPU battery was discharging. We'll have a look. Let me see. Maximus, good to see you, buddy. The Eurofighter Typhoon from India Foxed Echo just came out. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Do you know what I was playing in yesterday? Or late last night, and I shouldn't have been, but I'm in Aegis, so I was. I fired up this machine, and I'll be showing this off tomorrow night. This is from Blackbird Simulations. That's a photograph from the sim. Slightly enhanced. It's pretty cool, isn't it? DK, good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. I saw Jonathan Beckett fly it, and I was like, oh, jeez, it's out. And I checked my emails, and I had one. I was like, oh, brilliant. And then I crashed many times, because it's very hard to fly. But yeah, it's pretty cool looking. So we'll be having a gawk at that tomorrow night, and I suppose now we'll have to check out that Eurofighter. I need to talk to Colonel Fork on that. But anyway, what do we have here? Well, button switches, everything. As again, this design that they use, they're like they are photo textures kind of wrapped around 3D objects. And you do kind of get this. Well, it's a little bit kind of blown out, but that's the lighting. It'll take a moment. That's X-Plane. But it does look very nice. And it'd be interesting to see now the level of complexity that we have with the aircraft. Seat textures are bland. I mean, they just are. They're not highly detailed. It does come with passengers, though, which is kind of weird, but also kind of cool. You know, 3D rendered, but you can click on them to disappear them. Oh, jeez, I didn't think you could do that. And just like that, we have people and no people. But it looks like a comfortable little spot back here, doesn't it? Small enough aircraft in the back, of course, but seating for 4 plus maybe one in the front. So not too shabby. We have some stuff over here as well. Headphone simulation. I mean, if we want, there was a knack to this. You could appear a passenger. Not anymore, says you. What's this now? This is our bag of stuff. I don't even know what I just clicked out there. I pressed a button and it did something. Chocks, perhaps, maybe. We don't know. Let me see now. Shift G Let's call the GPU over. Waiting for the vehicle. And we'll see what this does. All right. In the meantime, what else do you want to do here? Well, we'll go off and have a look at a flight plan, I suppose, will we? That's probably the handiest. So what I'm thinking is, one over here and one over here. So I was looking here on Sky Vector. Ungroup, please. Looking here on Sky Vector, and I was thinking, right, we'll start off out of Maastricht, and we're going to head down to Luxembourg first, and from Luxembourg then we'll head down to Mulhouse. Right, that's the plan. I need to sneeze. Gesundheit, I sneezed. Excuse me. So what we're going to do, about 2-hour flight, it'll be a lot less because this is a fairly fast machine. So our first leg is going to take us from Maastricht over to Luxembourg. So we'll go ahead and pop this in and see what happens. So give it a moment. And let's do a new flight. And we're not an airline. We'll just say we are November 2. Actually, what is my tail number? We'll just say we're Firefly 235. Leave all that blank for the moment. This could work. Firefly 235 for the crack. EHBK. And we're going to head down to ELLX. Now, in terms of aircraft, let's see if we do have a Cessna 510. We should have. We do. We'll base it on the Mustang. Womby, good to see you, buddy. And Naughty Gnome, welcome aboard. Good to see you, lads. Happy Tuesday. So this will give us an hour's flight because it's a bit of jiggery pokery. Looks good to me. Let us generate the flight. And as I said, we're going to be using on air today, or beg your pardon, we're going to be using SayIntentions today. On air is on Friday. So pre-file on the network, if I come down here, we can actually pop this over to SayIntentions. Your flight plan has been sent. So if we now bring you over there, and did that GPU arrive? There's a GPU. Are you for me? I need a GPU. Come hither. Come hither at once. Yes. Get in there now and plug that in. So our plan is connect to that GPU and let's see what happens. So we have DC power, avionics, standby instruments, battery test. Can't see nothing anywhere. Fair enough. Ignition systems are FADEC. Lighting, environmental. Here's our full FADEC system. Trims. And that's about all we kind of need. So this GPU has been dropped off. Just connect her up there now, Brother Rabbit, and we'll see what happens. Let me see here. Oxygen valve set to normal. DC power, leave it alone. Gens are off. Aviation or avionics power off. So we'll have to have a look when we go ahead and connect this GPU. What else do we have over here? Air conditioning. Our ELT. Test reset. Wait 1 second. All right. Oxygen supply. Pull to close. Push to restore. You can hear a GPU running. So if we were to go now, DC power. All right, so there's some life coming into this machine, and we'll get our nav lights on for the moment. And we'll have a look at the electrical systems to see what we can do. So let me see, base terrain, nav expires 25th of December, airport directory, grand. Alrighty, so let's have a look in here. System, fuel, okay, that's just for fuel. Fuel is here, generators, cabin pressure, voltage 28 volts, 0 amps. Now it's not telling me what I'm connected to, sure it's not. So let me see, avionics power. How do we connect this, or how do we use the ground power? Or should it come on directly itself, I wonder? You have to switch on the battery. Let me see. So we've direct current. Now, when you say you've battery test or standby instruments, ignition system, fuel, windshield, FADEC, fuel, DC power, engine start, engage. Am I missing something? Autopilot, backup instruments, lighting, passenger safety, landing gear with anti-skid, environmental. So in terms of hang on now, test. It's like some of them aren't fully working yet. Interesting. So we're on DC power on, avionics power on. Now, we can see the battery. We can see the... We're not getting any amps, which is interesting because of the avionics turned on. Shouldn't they be drawing? That's a standard battery, do you know? They told me we have to switch on the battery. Now we just have to wait 5 minutes to see again if the volt is below 28. Yeah, glad the ground stuff works. It does. You don't have external power button. I don't see one, no. But the idea being is our volts, they should start dropping if we weren't on the GPU. That makes sense? N1 38, but that's based on temperature and stuff, isn't it? All right. What else do we have here now? So the system, that's purely for fuel, which is fine. Weight and balance of the aircraft. Let's get and have a look. So we're going to say, according to our flight plan, let's have a look. According to our flight plan, we should have block fuel of about 619, which seems not much at all. Show units in metric. That's okay. Total fuel internal weight, 585. So we'll go 620. Passenger count is 3. Payload weight, 313 only. Total payload weight, 313. Get over here. 313. Enter that. Done. And that looks good to me. 28 volts still, so that's a good sign, right? Cabin door is still open. We'll probably go in and close that. Have we a click spot? We have. Animations there. Well, I mean, they work, don't they? We've 3 passengers, so we'll put in Jemima, Fidelma, and... I don't know. Who's this? Monica, you're looking at a phone, but there's nothing on your screen. Poor old devil. Right, the passengers are loaded. What else do you want to do here now? Fuel pressure's low, well, we know that. Voltage is low, we know that, but that's quite okay. Now, let me see. SayIntentions. And ATIS information is on 124.58. 124.58. Comm radio. Let me see. 12458. So how does 124.580?
Ion Juliet. Maastricht Aachen Airport. Information Juliet. 1055 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 21.
Have an issue here with the aircraft. This font should not be outside of that box.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions. No significant clouds. Temperature 13. Dew point 6. QNH 1012. Transition level 50. Caution bird activity. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
Information
Maastricht
Juliet.
Aachen Airport. Information Juliet. 1055 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 21.
Okay, 21 is active.
230 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
We got ramp.
No significant
departure.
clouds. Temperature 13. Dew point 6. QNH 1012. Transition level 50.
Now, who do we talk to here?
Caution
We have
bird
ramp,
activity.
tower,
Advise on course heading.
clearance,
altitude,
12183.
And if traffic service is requested.
121.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions.
83.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
Information Juliet. Maastricht clearance, good morning. Firefly 235 is a Cessna 510 over at General Aviation Parking. Information Juliet, request IF4 to Luxembourg. Ooh, you watch this happen. Flight directors, altitude So our voltage...
November 235, Romeo Mike, clear to Luxembourg via the Allno 3 Bravo, departure, runway 21. Initial climb to flight level 060. Departure on 120.205, squawk 3731.
Cleared to Luxembourg via the Lino 3 Bravo departure runway 21. Initial climb flight level 060. Departure 120.205 and squawk 3731. Firefly 235. Code 3731.
November 235, Romeo Mike, read back correct. Contact tower on 119.48 when ready.
Right. Over the tower, 119.48 for Firefly 235. Okay, so tower's looking after the whole shabaki here. So let me see, 119.48. 119.48. All right. Okay, so yeah, little issue there, but we won't worry about it. Transponder, it's on standby. We'll go back here one, and let's start planning a bit of a flight plan, shall we? So flight plan, we are out of Maastricht, and let's start putting in some information on this one here now. So our routing is going to be LNO. LNO. Back there now, Betsy. Enter. Yes. Yes. Oh, hang on now. Why are you doing it that way? That doesn't seem right. Search and rescue, store flight plan, invert flight plan, delete flight plan. Okay, so no, this is wrong. It's actually EHBK we need to be going first. So let me see. EHB. Okay. Yes, yes. Then it's LNO. Yes. After LNO, it's going to be ELLX. E. Haven't done this in a while. LLX. ELLX. Luxembourg. Enter. Now come on up here. We're going to go to procedure. And we're going to say select departure. And we're going to be on the Lino 3 Bravo, runway 21, load. And we'll worry about our arrival there now in a moment. You can use the G1000 keyboard with the ND. It'll do more controlling. Maybe. Strap is here. Good morning. Hope you're well, buddy. All right, okay, so that's our flight plan. Let me see. CDI is on GPS. PFD information. Wind information there, please. Thanks very much. And what else do we want to have? Synthetic vision. We can have on or off. Airport signage, yes. What else do you want here? DME, no, leave that alone. Altitude units, we're using hectopascals. That's all grand. Okay, so we're going to be looking for a push and start. Maastricht Tower, Firefly 235, information Juliet, request push and start. Well, there's no real push, is there? But sure, we'll have to push. Better push back.
November 235, Romeo Mike, Firefly 235. You are on the clearance frequency. Contact ground on 121.75 for pushback and start instructions.
Oops. 1184 or 119 Tower is 119.48. 119.48. Maastricht Tower, November 235, Romeo Mike. Request push and start. Jesus. Stu! Top of the morning, buddy. Hope you're well.
November 235, Romeo Mike, pushback and start approved.
Pushback and start approved for November 235, Romeo Mike. I need to go into SayIntentions because it's given me two identities. You know. This bodes well for Thursday, yeah. Don't mind that 12175. No, they got that bit wrong. Right, push and start. Come here, gives an out push there. Where are you? I'm on the swing. Better pushback. Pre-plan. Now, where do you want to go? We're going on runway 21. Know what I said? So just turn us, I suppose. There will do us. Right.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Start.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
All right, let's go up and bring in some Navigraph. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. And we will load in this flight. Import from SimBrief. Here we are. And let's have a look. So, runway 21 is what we're blasting off here out of Maastricht. So it's right behind us. That looks good. Cargo north, and we'll be pushing out this way. Perfecto. All right. Here comes our pushback. Yeah, Thursday's going to be some crack to the ATC, isn't it? Oh, what was that? Oh, it was lights. All right. Okay, let me see. Can we zoom in here a little bit just to see me instruments with a view? Here we go. Beacon light coming on. Anti-collision lights leave alone. Wing inspection.
November 235 Romeo, Mike, pushback and start was already approved. Please confirm your intentions or request further instructions.
Ready to connect.
November 235 Romeo Mike is pushing back. Jesus. Right. God dampener, autopilot, alt, VNav, flight level change, course, tests. Oh wait.
Blinking step and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
I kind of need to start my engine for this. I'm doing this all wrong. Because I'm still connected to the freaking GPU. Right side. Nobody saw that. No one saw nothing, lads. It's grand. Let me see here now. Fuel. That's how quick that was. Generator on. Dismiss the GPU. Remove the chocks. Left side. We were forgetting all of this straight away. Alrighty then. Windshield, wing stab, fuel are all normal, ignition normal, generators online. Pack safety is on. Cabin is normal. Jesus, it's loud. Now it says here, press control. Pressure control. It's not liking something here, look. Leads perhaps? Air conditioning, no. Cockpit fan, cabin fan. Air source, both. Normal, there we go. Pedostatic heaters. Ice protection. Wing, windshield. I sneezed a second time, that's terrible. Right, let me see. Engine anti-ice, no. Windshield we can probably put on, but pedostatic, there we go. Right, we figured it out, lads. All is well in the realm. Shh, quiet now. Off the brakes. Wait. You're not pushing me back there, chiz. Now don't knock the shagging thing over. Right. We'll get there, lads, right?
Starting pushback.
Where are you bringing me? All is well in the realm. All is absolutely well. Nothing to worry about here at all, lads. Yeah. Brilliant. Just a little run up, yeah, totally fine, totally fine. I had a GSX moment. Man, looks good, doesn't it? Roy, great work with the scenery, man. Tazzy just finished a Challenger flight, nice. Well, I know nothing of this airplane, and I'm very rusty with X-plane, but it'll all come together. Don't worry, lads. It'll all come together. Nice looking machine, though. Control surfaces look good.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
You betcha, Jemima.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
She's disconnecting the tow. Now, is this gadget working? It is. Stop. Yes. And start. This is working. So do I actually have... Oh, we do! Nice. We have head tracking. This is great news. You can look up and down and stuff. Now, hang on. Can I look at... providers, Navigraph. Yes, we want that. So we're using Navigraph. So can I appear Navigraph on the gadget? Maps. Oh, excellent. IF4, VF4. Now I wonder, is it? Oh, it is. Look at this, lads. It's using all the fancy new Navigraph maps. Deadly. We can go night mode or day mode. How do we do this now? My aircraft airports load POI. How do we change that to like daytime? Online X-plane. Interesting. That's pretty cool. And look, it all moves. Oh, that's a nice touch. Smiley, I'm from Ireland. You're very welcome in. Local aviator, good to see you. Boxman is here. Welcome in, bud. Yes, good detachment of the push. You have a very feminine voice there, Pascal. Look at the lighting, lads. Jesus, gorgeous. Right, he's doing the thing. Don't go day mode. Dougal go nuts. He will, yeah. We'll keep it on nighttime mode. All right.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thanks very much. Let me see now. Takeoff trim. Yes. Trim works. Excellent. Park and brake, anti-skid, air conditioning, cockpit fan, cabin, normal, oxygen, they're all fine. Anti-skid is already on. Pitot is already on. I think we're good, lads. I think we're good. Maastricht Tower, Firefly 235, request taxi. Over there to our left. Now, I need...
November 235, Romeo Mike, say again, please.
November 235, Romeo Mike, request taxi. Good to see Navigraph integration, yeah. 100%.
November 235, Romeo Mike, runway 21, taxi via Whiskey 1.
Runway 21, taxi via Whiskey and Whiskey 1 for November 235 Romeo Mike. Do you know what I need to do? I need to put in a joystick command, and we're going to go to our Mongoose and see this guy. That's our speed brake, right? But I think I need to put this into the 510 stuff. How do I do that now? I need to bind this. Let me see. So if I go to custom commands, edit, and we put in 510, and we're looking for a spoiler. Throttle, engines, no. Starters, radios, oxygen, lighting, interaction. No. Igniters, gears, fuel system, FADEC, interesting. Man alive, look at all the stuff we can do. Engines, electrical controls, flaps, speed brake, spring loaded. So she's either going to be speed brake in or out. Right, okay. Cancel. And this is going to be spoilers. Speed brakes, right? And if I have a button here, do nothing, we'll use this one for the 510, and this is going to be toggle the speed brakes. Doesn't that make a lot more sense? Let's see here now. Jesus. 510, and I'm looking for speed brake. Electrical, ELT, engines. Where's the speed brake? 510. speed brake toggle. Spring loaded. Apply. Done. Look out to window. There she be. Alright. Taxi lights. Off the brakes. Bit of movement. A little bit low in my chair. There we go. Alright, over this way. What county? I'm originally from Dublin. Right now, is my headphone simulation working? Interesting. Ah! There's Jemima! Shh. Oxygen mask. Okay, so we have some stuff working. Transponder, come here to me. Transponder. Altitude reporting. Right. You're from Dublin as well? Nice. Favourite feature of the 650, having the charts on the panel? Yes. Alright, left is clear. Right is clear. Runway 21 via Whiskey 1.
Approaching runway 21.
Oh, nice. That's SayIntentions. Maastricht Tower, November 235 Romeo Mike, holding short, runway 21, ready for departure. She's not looking her finest. She'd a bad old knockout now. A bad old knockout.
November 235 Romeo Mike, runway 21, winds 230 at 4, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21. November 235 Romeo Mike. Alright. I forgot what runway there for a second. It could have happened to anyone, lads. Ah, yes. Oh, it's starting to rain, it looks like. Look. Okay, head tracking, you can do your thing. Over to the right. That's like the worst taxi line-up position in the history, you know. Alright, so we are clear for takeoff. We shall set 2,000 feet a minute. We're going to arm nav. We're going to hold the brakes. Okay, FedEx system. Power coming in. 60% and stable. Let's go flying. Takeoff power set. Airspeed live. Oh, a little rocket ship. There's 60. There's 80. 95. Oopsie daisy. Pause, we're ready to climb.
On runway 21
You're up.
remaining. 6,400 feet.
Easy. Flaps in. This is nice. Very nice.
November 235 Romeo Mike, contact departure on 120.205.
Contact departure 120.205. November 235 Romeo Mike. Maastricht departure November 235 Romeo Mike, passing 2000 for flight level 060.
November 235 Romeo Mike, peak approach identified, climb flight level 060.
Climb flight level 060, November 235 Romeo Mike. Up, up you devil. Now transition level is 5,000, so we need to watch that. Beautiful. We're heading down to Luxembourg. First flight. Alright, let us go to, let me see, climb and
November
speed.
235 Romeo, Mike, peak approach, climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210. November 235 Romeo Mike. Alright, up. That was awfully nice of them. Diddly-doo-doo-doo. We can't click this anymore, sure we can't, no. 210. Coming up on 5,000. Let us go to standard, please.
November 235 Romeo, Mike, contact Amsterdam radar on 134.375.
Contact Amsterdam radar 134.375 for November 235 Romeo Mike. (134.375) Amsterdam radar November 235 Romeo Mike, passing flight level 060 for flight level 210. Alright, speed has gone up the hill. Now where's the range for this puppy? There we go. Alright, we're looking good so far. Some lads on YouTube started laughing at me when I made a video with Emerald Airlines and put Aer Lingus Regional as the pictures. Well, that'd be correct, wouldn't it? How did you make the Aviav appear in the Oak? It's on the Oak by default. Or at least for me it was. Oh, do you know what it was? That's what it was. There was a tablet in here in the bag. I wonder, is that the gadget? Yeah. Look, see the bag down here? That's where your tablet was. I was wondering what that was. Right, we're doing okay. Amsterdam didn't want to talk to me there, did he? Amsterdam radar, November 235 Romeo Mike, passing flight level 080 for flight level 210. (134.375) 134.375. Alright, easy now. Speed looking good. Oh man, I love the instruments. They look pretty nice.
November 235 Romeo. Mike, Amsterdam radar. Identified. Goedemiddag.
Goeie middag. That's good afternoon. Good afternoon. You've actually lost presents I bought. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. You'll find them at Easter, Gibbo. It'll be grand. Jesus. I have to do all that on Saturday, lads. Lastminute.com, going out getting all shopping and for Jesus.
November 235 Romeo. Mike, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230. November 235 Romeo Mike. 230, you're up the hill. 230. We've passed 10,000 feet.
At our 10 o'clock, about 14 kilometers out, you'll spot a sprawling amusement park, Freeside Park. From up here, it might look like a toy set, but on the ground, it's a place packed with roller coasters, rides, and laughter. Freeside parks like this one became especially popular in Europe after World War II, offering families a chance to escape and enjoy some thrills. They're magnets for everyone, from adrenaline junkies to those who just want to win a giant stuffed animal.
Sean, brilliant.
November 235 Romeo. Mike, contact Brussels Control on 125.0.
Contact Brussels Control on 125.0. November 235 Romeo Mike. Alright. 1250. Brussels Control, November 235 Romeo Mike. Climbing flight level 130 for flight level 230. Now, no auto throttle, so this is going to keep our... This will keep us busy. Ish.
November 235 Romeo, Mike, Brussels Control identified. Greetings.
Greetings. Alright. Alright, Sarah, where are we? Is it Sarah or Sharon? I can never remember. It's one of them. All right, we're
Right
looking good.
now, we're about 9 miles north of Thues Airfield, EBTX, near Verviers, Belgium. Cruising at around 13,957 feet.
Good woman yourself. I mean, she's on fire at the moment, isn't she? Man, look at the sky, look. Beautiful. It's a nice jet. So 221 knots, passing flight level 150. Better turn on the old aircon here. Cockpit fan. Cabin fan. Cabin 10, bring it up. Good sounds. You don't like her voice? Hey, Bellbro, good to see you, bud. Just hopping in to see how tonight's training is going. I need to train. It's yes, very, very poor performance by Murphy. But you're listen, it's the taking part, lads. Taking part. That's all we need to worry about as we move that to the side. Poep in Dutch means hello, Murph. Oh, does it? Wait, what? Poep. Sarah, what does Poep mean in Dutch? P-O-E-P. I could get banned from friggin' SayIntentions for this, Gibbo.
Well, poet in Dutch actually means butt. So if you call someone a poet in the Netherlands, you might get some funny looks. Dutch is full of surprises, isn't it?
Thanks, Gibbo. Yeah. Good man, Gibbo. Brilliant. I lost a soccer match 9-0 on Sunday. We had much more to worry about than taking part. Oh dear. Right, yeah, thanks, Gibbo. Yeah, Jesus. Great man for the... Man, Gibbo. That's great that she knows it though, isn't it? That's brilliant. Oh man. Look at the state. Jesus, the roar to the engine is brilliant, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. You nearly got a red? No way. This is terribly pretty. Right. Well, she said it means but, so we're sticking with that, right? Now, it doesn't look like there's any pilots here, but I can do one of these. Ah, sure, look, there he is, Mr. Man wearing the shades. Ah, brilliant.
November 235 Romeo, Mike, cleared 103 Delta into Luxembourg. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend flight level 110.
It's awfully nice of them. Cleared on the LEN 3 Delta arrival into Luxembourg. And we will start our descent in 10 minutes down to flight level 110 for November 235 Romeo Mike. Alright.
November 235 Romeo Mike, cross Lima X-ray 861 at flight level 070.
Cross Lima X-ray 861 at flight level 070 for November 235 Romeo Mike. No, hanging around there. LX. Jesus.
November 235 Romeo Mike, cross Lima X-ray 861 at altitude 4000, QNH 1011.
Cross Lima X-ray 861 altitude 4000 QNH 1011 for November 235 Romeo Mike. Arrival. Is it an arrival? It is. Select arrival. LEN 3 Delta. Runway is going to be 6. Oh dear, X-plane. Oh dear. Ah, don't pause. The whole shagging thing is paused. Is X-plane going to crash? Imagine if this crashed. Yeah, X-plane has crashed. Ah, Jesus, lads. Ah, Jesus. Submit a crash report. X-plane has appeared to have terminated unexpectedly. Ah, Jesus. Please wait, we're sending that report. Thanks, right. Ah, Jesus. Right. Right. You wouldn't get that in Microsoft Flight Sim, right? Right. What do we do now? Because I can't exactly just like restart that flight. And we were right there, look. We had only started. Ah, Jesus. Well. X-plane crashed on its last flight. Would you like to use safe mode? No, we're all right. I wonder will it resume the flight? Let's see what happens. Just do the next leg from ELL. Yeah, could do that, Malky. Yeah. Let's see what happens. It didn't like me resume last flight. I don't know how well it's going to do this. This could just chuck us back on the ground in Maastricht. We'll find out. Check the crash report. Yeah, I'll go back to the logs later. I once crashed Microsoft Flight Sim flying an A330 at 9,000 knots. Wait, what? Is there a difference between the west and east? Let's not get Antwerp involved. Right, we'll see what happens here. But I think this will probably just load me back in at Maastricht. Stupid thing. What is the L crash report? If we go into the L X-plane folder. Output. Where will I see the crash? Crash reports. Reports. Today is what? The 16th. Can we open that in Notepad? No, we can't. How do we read a crash report? Attachments. Log. VKHSR video encode. The hell that is. Host visible memory. That's a lot of interesting stuff. SASL. Location. Parsing weather manifest. Sim objects loading. Run loop is back. Current task. Estimated runtime. This application has crashed. Location undetermined. Art controls are modified. Okay, so it looks like it grabbed the weather, loading sim objects, current task count, and then it just crashed. Location undetermined. Interesting. Sunjammer, good to see you, bud. Belbro, have a great day. Have a great day. Right. Nothing we can do there. It crashed. We'll see what we can do to mitigate another crash. It didn't exactly tell us what happened. It just crashed, And I wouldn't mind, but like all my ortho and all that is up to date. Yeah, Sunjammer, it's a great start of today, isn't it? Great start of today. I heard the words crash and Murph, so I had to tune in. Dazity Arab, good to see you, bud. Yeah, we got a rare crash in X-plane. You go for a shower and the sim fell over. I'm telling you, don't do that the next time. Just stay here. No showers. It's trying to tell you that Luxembourg is a twilight zone. Yeah. It crashed because it was trying to access nav data through the G1000. Right? Because I was trying to load the approach. It wouldn't allow me to select all the runways. And when I said, hey, give me the runways, like, no, I can't do that. So like, that's a proper X-plane crash. It's not an aircraft crash, So we'll see what happens here. And if it doesn't work, well, sure, listen, it'll be grand. We'll do something else. X-plane doesn't usually crash too often. It really doesn't. It's that's an unusual one. And I'm not on like I'm not on the latest NVIDIA drivers either. They were causing problems. And to be fair, I watched QA Pilot fly the other day and explain he had a crash. So no idea. Sumner, good to see you, bud. Hope you're well.
Plane. It's the pilot.
Yeah, we're playing the pilot in this one. Yeah, 100%, 100%. But yeah, we'll see where this loads us back in. And hopefully it's not completely shagged. You know. Maybe some karaoke. Off you go, P.S. Miranda. You have the stage. It's a great suggestion. It'll be wonderful. What else? Yeah, so the Blackbird aircraft is coming out, and also then India Fox Echo's Eurofighter. So yeah, they're interesting machines. And I think PMDG were saying they're releasing their 7.3 on the 18th. Right in time for the holidays. And they haven't announced the prices yet, have they? Daza says I need to roll back my NVIDIA drivers. Yeah, seemingly the latest one from NVIDIA was like not working well at all. It was having all sorts of stuff. Now, what I've done since last night, I've deleted my rolling cache. I've deleted all my cache. And then I have... well, I'm hoping that's going to fix the... it's pronounced... Who you mid dog? Who you mid dog? Very good. Gibbo, you're a legend. Gibbo can speak fluent Dutch. The man has skills. But yeah, so I've deleted all the rolling cache and all that jazz. So I hope the sim is running a little bit smoother. Do you know what I mean? I love that. Oh, you mid dog? Where's this now? Prices in line with current products. Owners of 2020 specific variants will get a substantial discount. Yeah, like just tell us the price. Oh yes, they're in line with the current products. Okay, so like 50 or 60 or even $70. Okay. Well, what's the substantial discount? 50%? 20%? You know? Who knows, lads? Who knows? This is taking all day. Come on, will you? Just tell us the price, like, you know. I need to figure out what's causing my aliasing issues in Flight Sim 24 at night time. Hoping it's a recent AMD 9 series thing that gets fixed. Ooh. I don't think it'll be free. No, something tells me it won't be free. I'm looking forward to flying it again. Everything's jagged if you fly in the dark. It's mad. That is mad. Spitfire RAF 100. Good afternoon. Hope you're well, bud. We've had a strange, outlandish crash in X-Plane, and it's just loading back in. And it's taken a moment for sure. It's taken a moment. I wonder, do I need to de-bloat X-Plane? All me Sim Heaven stuff. They do make the place look rather nice, but I might have to get them out of there now. We loaded in on the ground. Okay, we're back in Maastricht. We're back in Maastricht. Right. Bum. Remove the chocks. Now, let's try the battery without the GPU. Gens off. Standby instruments on.
November 235 Romeo Mike, welcome to Beak. Taxi to apron P2, stand G10D at your discretion. Stay on this frequency.
Roger. We'll be taxiing to apron Papa 2, stand Golf 10 Delta at your discretion. We'll stay on this frequency. I think that Port El Divil is in a hoop. We need to click new flight. And let's see what happens there. All right, so let me see.
November 235 Romeo, Mike, Beak Tower, Roger, taxi to apron P2, stand G10D at your discretion. Stay on this frequency.
Right. Okay. One thing at a time. Let me see. So we're back in Maastricht. And we're going to head back down to ELLX, right? And we'll see what happens here. So, transponder failed. That's quite okay. 1012 was the local barrow. Avionics on, ignition. flight plan. Now let's go and actually do the flight plan just to see was this the issue, right? So EHBK via what were we? LNO, right? So LNO. There we go. Enter. After LNO, it's straight into ELLX. So E L X Luxembourg. Yes. Procedures. Departure. Runway 21 load. Procedures. Arrival is going to be the Leno 3 Delta. Enter. Now, this is where it broke the last time. I tried to change the runways. Look. See the way she's blank? Uh-oh. Oh, we've shagged it. Why won't you go now to... Yeah, we know that doesn't work. Interesting. Okay, so approach arrival. Yeah, this is shagged. So it's explained that has an issue. Right, so did that load? Yeah, it did. All right. Okay. Right, we'll start up again and let's see what happens now. Currently on the ground, battery is running and we don't have a reverse. So we'll say push and start here, please, Betsy. Pre-plan.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
And start push.
Ground to cockpit, tower driving up.
Let's see what happens this time. Finally made the switch to 2024. Worried about the network speed. So it's chocks away. Great stuff, man. That's awesome. Welcome back. They said something about a couple of cups of coffee, but a coffee from where? Harrods. Oh, really? They said a few cups of coffee. $20. What do you reckon, lads? Okay, it's starting to rain as well, so we do have nice rain effects. Yes. Oh, wait, hang on. Balls. Is the aircraft loaded to the way it should be? Weight and balance. 518 for fuel. No, 518 payload. It should be... Hang on. Block fuel 619. Total fuel call is 620. And payload, total payload is 313. Done. Fly. Lovely. Fuel pressure, that's all grand. Beacon light is on. Wing inspection light comes on. Normal. Generators are off. That's all okay.
Okay. All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
And I'm Flyer, good to see you. Well, bud. All right. Let us restart this operation to see what happens. And hopefully we don't get any more freaking CTDs.
Waiting
Flight
strap
director.
and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Okay. Parking brake. Off. And we're going to go for blasting the engines. No. Why are we rolling forward? Ah, we had to roll forward to get onto the ramp, look. Ah, look. Very fancy. Okay, you have us.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Rajal. Let's see what happens. Right side coming alive. Uh-oh. All right. Why are these locked? There's always something. Oh, that's the speed brake. We had the... That's the wrong side. Oh dearie me. Don't panic. What the? Do the thing. Why aren't they lifting? Jeez, we're having a night of it. Oh look, I found a gap in the airplane. VSKYLABS, there's an absolute hole in the plane. Don't be afraid. We're going to be cold. That's the trim wheel. Why aren't you connecting this gadget again? You did it for me the last time.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
We fixed it.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Right, Jen on. Left side coming up. That was all terrifying. VSKYLABS need to fix that. There is a gaping hole in the plane. Yep. Okay, left side's alive. Okay. Calm now, Jemima. Everything seems to be going okay again. Flight director is on. Why is the yaw dampener on? Okay. Flight director. Altitude set for 6. Nav mode. Vertical speed. Arm this puppy. 2000.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Do take care. Something not right here, lads. How did we just kill the left engine? And then we just killed the friggin' right engine. What is going on? This is all very worrying. We're having issues. Ah, lads. Back to the manual, Murphy. It was working fine a minute ago. Now, only hit one. She won't budge. Oh. That's the trim. Come on. Do the thing. Say the magic word. Return the engaging cutoff. So we don't want to engage the cutoff. Why aren't you moving up though, Chief? Levers return to idle. Yes. Gesture direction time is limited to avoid practice throttle blip gesture on the ground before engine start to feel the D-dent. Yes, we know it. But why aren't you going up? You should be going up. Stupid thing. Right, we got it. Speed brake. Good luck to you. Now, what was that transponder? 3731. Altitude reporting. Right, we're back in business. Nice looking sky. It's beautiful, isn't it? Mr. Minimite, good to see you, bud. Ooh, do you hear those tire screeches? Nice. Right, let us try this again. I'm not sure yet, Stu. I haven't had a proper look at it yet. Now we're thrashing. Man shouts at clouds. But we're finally up and running. It's very quiet in here. Is there a headphone simulation button? There has to be. No, that's Jemima. Right, before we go, headphone. Doesn't have it. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. So it uses this blip system, and it's you just need to time it. But for whatever reason, I couldn't get it to work. But it seems to be working okay now. We hope. Okay, over to the right-hand side. Okay, lining up. And we shall try the crazy once again. Alright. Hold the brakes. Power coming in. %, N1. And let's go. Come on, Betsy. There's the takeoff power. Look at that speed, man. $90 knots. Upsie daisy. Upsie daisy. Pause, ready to climb. Easy now. Watch the speed. 125. Looking a bit better. Nice. Right. Speed coming up nicely. Flaps in. Yaw dampener engage. Look good. So we're saying 6. We'll go to our cruise. In you go. We'll call it 21. Alright. 190 holding. Now if we want to go into, let me see, IAS, but it'd be speed mode. Flight level change with speed. Let's hold 180 knots. And we shouldn't have to worry about anything else now. You know, we hope. Riot! It's a fine looking machine though. Jesus, what's the climb rate there? 4,000? Jesus. Little rocket ship, man. Let me see here now. For whatever reason, we didn't arm nav. Come on, Murph. Let's see what happens. Yeah, beautiful sky, isn't it? Beautiful. Alright, get ourselves back on course here. It's a nice looking jet. Man, that lighting is absolutely class. Weird rain. Now, do we have, did they implement the weather radar? No, we've Nexrad. There's no weather radar, shouldn't there? There is. Okay, so how do we turn this chap on? Mode. Standby. Aha, ha, 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 here we go. Gain weather alerts on. What's our range here? 40 nautical miles? Let's go 20. Nothing. Alright, let's go 60. There we go. Okay, we got a fully functioning weather radar. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? Alright. Speed is 180, still climbing. We need to go standard here, Murph. RGB. And what else is it not liking? You do want your pedostatic on. Cabin temp, bring it up. Okay. Nice sounds, at least. You know, that's what we wanted to hear. And she's still climbing like an absolute boss, man. This thing is fast. 180. So let's, I don't know. Let's get it back up to 200 knots for this climb. And we'll see what happens. Very nice machine. We'll do one of these, one of those, and then one of these. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Okay, so how do we get the tilt to work on this now? Let's have a look. So, here we go, tilt. So we want to tilt up the way, isn't it? Let me see. So in terms of the control, how do we bring this guy up the way? Aha! So if we tilt this puppy up, because we're climbing, will this show me the top layer cloud above us? Or do we need to look at the bottom? Let's see. Get the tilt right down. There she goes. Alright, so yeah, this works really well. The weather radar, really well. Okay. So we'll keep her on normal. We can also go a vertical read on this as well, look. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? We like that feature. That's the new weather radar in X-Plane. It's very good. Alright, so 240 is our speed, flight level 210. We're booting it, lads. We do have a caution light. Alright, though. It's probably with our speed. We'll watch our speed and watch our power. Ease off the L power. Just trying to drift above 250. So 250 is our max speed of this. But over the ground, that's giving us what? 309 knots over the ground. Nothing wrong with that, lads. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, typical weather. I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, it's certainly going to be handy for places where you don't have weather. But it's hard. I suppose it can be hard to fly in the sim now without using live weather. You know what I mean? Or at least that's the thought process I have. Okay. What else do we have? That's okay. So that's the weather radar. That's traffic. Oh, we have a storm scope. Get out of town. Nice. That's real good. Right. Interesting stuff. Man, look at the view out there. That's gorgeous. Okay, now will this snow? It won't really. Battery's looking good. Temperatures, pressures, they're all grand. Speed, 246. Keep them off. Stick on the old air conditioning. Yeah, man, the lighting's real pretty, isn't it? Real pretty. Man, look at that lighting. Isn't that gorgeous? Jesus. Now let's have a look. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Let's have a look. So what have we got for the news tomorrow? Let's have a look. Wednesday. Aerotone by SoFly, I think. We have a new bush landing strip pack for Papua New Guinea by Orbex. We have Blackbird from Blackbird. Typical weather, I might add that into it. And of course we have the India Fox Deco. Now there's also, where is this now? Discover more about the iconic reconnaissance aircraft. So Anybills with Quick Flight, they're also releasing. Did you see this, did you? So Anybills coming soon to Microsoft Flight Sim. You have two aircraft coming out at the exact same time, or very close to it. Very strange, right? Impossible Phase, take it fierce handy. Cowig, which one has better lighting? Kind of depends on the scene, really. Yeah, that's a good one now. So we have the Archangel, which is, that's the name Quick Flight gave it, right? And then Blackbird are calling it Lockheed Martin's Blackbird, which I thought was interesting. Okay, landing into Luxembourg. She wants runway 6. So can we look for the owl approach? We do. We have an ILS. Where are we coming in from? Something like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and plan our descent. Call it 7,000. And we will V-speed, nose down. And we have speed brakes for this as well. Ease off the power. Get ahead of the aircraft. Now, let's see if this doesn't cause more drama. Flight plan, procedure, approach. ILS. Was it Y or Z? Z. From there, activate, load it. Okay. So watch the speed come down. We are descending. Oh man, that looks good, doesn't it? Look at the light in there, lads. Isn't it savage? On our way down into Luxembourg. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's gorgeous looking, man. Alright, so descending 2,000 feet a minute inside our airspace. Okay. Let's see. This is a really nice jet. A very light jet. I mean, that's the name they give it, you know? Like, the textures are all right-ish. You know, when you get up close to them, they're a little bit kind of, uh-oh. There is a hole in the plane. Bit of mad textures going on here. Like, it's all right. It's not great. It's just all right. Hey, play with the blinds. Internal lighting is nice. In actual fact, oh yeah, oh yeah, nice lighting. Oh yeah, that is, isn't it? Night lighting be good. Very bright in here, but it's nice. Panel, displays. Nothing overhead. That makes it very bright. Yeah, decent lighting, isn't there? That's not bad at all. Maps. There you go. And there she be. Yeah, we've decent lighting. Aircraft lighting is nice. Not too shabby, lads. Not too shabby. Filthy, very good morning to you. Hope you're well. Am I going the right way with the time of day? Flight configuration, just change the time of day. There we go. 10 to 2. Are you able to change the tail number? I don't think so, Sumner, no. What's happening here now? I just wanted... I literally just wanted to change the time of day. Reading new scenery. Have I absolutely shagged it once again? No, I don't think there's a way to change the tail number, unfortunately. Or at least not from what you can see. Oh, really? We're going to get another crash? Oh, Jesus. Well, it's been very much worth it because we got to check out Roy's lovely scenery for Maastricht. But everything else is now just shagged. I reckon this is going to crash the sim. I'm having a day of it, lads. It bodes well for me, you know, considering what we're doing this evening with a Red Bull Air Racing. Huh. Will it recover? I doubt it. All I tried to do is change the time of day. Do. It's working. We'll leave it alone. It's working in the background. Or at least it's making loads of noises. What time is the challenge? 1900 Zulu. 1900. Come on, X-Plane, you can do it. No, it's completely frozen. In actual fact, it's frozen my whole PC. Task manager? It hasn't stopped. It's still running. So let's just, like, not touch anything and let it do its thing. Also scaling, better turn that gadget off because that's just like, this just won't like things. What'd you do today, Merv? Well, I mean, technical difficulties like you've never seen before. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Brilliant. Now everything is broken. Although X-Plane is still alive, I don't know will it recover from this. Imagine if it did, wouldn't that be just great news? You know. But if it doesn't, it'll be good luck and thanks. Nothing wants to work today. Now, efficiency mode. Efficiency mode will limit resources used by the process. Well, we don't want to run that in efficiency mode. Come on, X-Plane, you can do it. Get in there now. This friggin' thing is dead. Lost of scaling. Okay, hang on. Whoa now, Betsy. Let's see what we can do here. Lost of scaling. Where are you? Name. Kill you. End that. X-Plane is still alive. It's alive, lads. It's thinking about it. It's alive! It recovered! Brilliant news! How strange and odd was that? Longest pause in the history of long pauses. Right, rescale you, divil you. Right, all is well in the realm. Jesus. You need music that's just going to take... Where is this now? Sure, listen. That'll do. It's all well in the realm. Yes. Nothing to worry about at all. Things are going to be grand. That's very pretty. Coming down on 10,000. Just don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be grand, lads. We hope. Man, look at the scenery. It's beautiful. Very nice. Do these gadgets work to do? Ooh. Windshield visor install. Click here. No. Man, look at that sky look. He's a bit of a Murphy hairstyle, God love him. And we're getting some weird artifacts, but apart from that, I mean, everything's grand, you know. A little airport there. Alright, how is this approach going to work? Get the speed down. A shot of the out speed brakes. Now, that made us all feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. Alrighty then. So let me see, altitude needs to be right down for this. So we're saying the approach, I'd 4,000. Easy now, X-plane. Easy now. Okay, 4,000. Speed coming down nicely. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Stutters like mad, though. Okay, plane. Where exactly are you taking us? Do 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 do. Right. This does not seem normal. It's just trying to head us back in. Look. All right. Bada bum bum bada bada. Where's it going back to? Is the question. So it's heading back to DIK, and then it should spin us around, or at least that's the hope. There's the VOR. So where are you heading us to, Chief? There's 7,000. Drop at the nose. And it's runway 6 we want. Oh man, those stutters are terrible. X-plane is not playing nice today, I gotta say. It's been weeks since I've actually been in X-plane. It just doesn't want to play nice with us today. Sophus, good to see you, bud. Welcome aboard. We're having a day of it. 1 minute it's grand, the next minute it's having a vagina. Let's see if we can land this puppy though. So this should be taking me back to DIK, which is the VOR. And from the VOR, it should start vectoring us out to final, and then runway 6 in we go. That's what I should be doing. We just hope it'll follow suit. Watch the speed. Do, 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 do. So LX681 should be next. LX06F. Okay, I know where it's going. Right, we know what she's doing, lads. We know what she's doing. Let's go 3,000. Keep bringing the speed down. And we'll start rolling out here now in a moment. Man, that lighting is friggin' gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Very pretty. Do. Okay, why aren't you rolling us out, plane? That's why. Okay. Speed's coming down. Let me see. Speed breaks out for the moment. Get that speed into something we can manage. That's good. Lots of flaps. Yaw damper off. Do. Watch the speed. Easy. Roll us out. Okay, 3,000 feet. So we're going to head straight down to LX06F, it looks like. And then it's going to be a hard left turn in for a landing on runway 06. Now, ILS frequency, if we need one, 1099. 1099. Watch the speed. So no auto throttle in this, which is fine. Just gives you something that, you know, something extra to do. As we said, there's two variants with this aircraft. You have kind of like the finished one here, and then you have like a test pilot version. Planes are best. Come on yourself. Alright, watch the speed. So mandatory is going to be 3,000 feet. That's okay. Our airport is over there. Easy now. Power's good. Hold the speed. Pretty jet. Little oscillation there, see that? (132). We're flying into Luxembourg. I've had a mare of the day though. You know, troubleshooting this morning. We got it sorted, and then other things, but it's grand. These things happen in flight sim, lads. You know, it's all okay. We won't worry about it. And tonight's gonna get worse. It's gonna be so bad tonight. Oh, jeez. Could be worse. Not sure yet, but it could be. Hammer Nails, good morning to you, buddy. Hope you're well. Never tried X-Plane, been using Microsoft Flight Sim. Is it worth giving it a go? If you have enough space, yeah, man. It's, X-Plane can look... I mean, look at that scene now. Like, it's really gotten good from the visuals, you know, from the horizon upwards. Their next updates are going to be focusing on scenery. That should make it interesting. It's kind of needed, like... you know, there's a bit of work needed to kind of get it to look decent from the ground and whatnot. But it's a great sim. When it plays nice, you know. Usually I don't have issues with X-Plane. Like, it's just, you fire it up and it's fast and it's all the jazz. So, yeah, there's definitely things that probably needs updates. X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Sim. It depends on your flying. I mean, if you can get both, right? The sky looks incredible. It does. I mean, it's gorgeous. The lighting and how the clouds and all that work. It's done really well. Beautiful weather coming into Luxembourg. This is stunning. But yeah, as I said, later on it's going to be quite different when we fly the Red Bull stuff. Eamon just had my works Christmas lunch. 1 shift and 3 hours until I break up for Christmas. Nice. Roy says, for the scenery gateway, it would be nice if they put in more EU and rest of the world assets. Yeah, 100%, man. It's all very much American stuff. Hermit something, good day. -12. No point waking up early. Good morning. -12, man. Jesus. It's 7 degrees here in Tipperary at the moment. And, like, that's cold, you know. Yeah, there's a bit of strangeness going on with the screens. Like, it's a version 1 of the aircraft. It's the first time I've flown it. I'm liking it. A couple of fixes needed. There's bugs here and there. But it is nice. Sounds great as well. It looks great and it sounds great. And it flies fairly okay, what I can see. Is that our airport? Looks like it. That's our airport. Speed 148. We'll hardly capture the out approach from here, will we? Watch the speed. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that weird flickering stuff. That's an X-Plane issue. Now, is it down to next rad? No. Well, that's strange, isn't it? Synthetic vision, maybe. Yeah. Alright, so it's their synthetic vision which is having a mare. Alright. Alright, let's go for gear. Nice animations. Now we could be a little bit high here. Easy now. Could it be the ortho? What's that? Yeah, it could be that, Roy. Yeah. Could be that. -6 here in Providence. No way, man. Yeah, it's nice helmet. Yeah, it's based on the Cessna Mustang. But I do like our backup instruments here. It's nice. Now, these things were below the glide, so this is going to be interesting. This should now give us a sharp left turn. Here's our turn coming in. Watch the speed. Let's see what happens. Faroe Islands can be like 0 degrees and not snow. It only snows in -2. No way. El Papino, good to see you, buddy. A very good day to you. Yeah, we are. We're below the glide. Okay, fair enough. Then it turns to ice. It was -10 yesterday. Jesus. Any updates on... Oh, what's your speed? Any updates on... whatchamacallit? On Seattle, lads, with the flooding, though? Okay, let's see what she wants to do here. Easy now. Man, the power input is very... it reacts very quickly. As soon as you come off the power, it wants to stop. Okay, we're still below the glide, but let's see what this does. I'm not getting like localize or capture or any of that jazz, but we'll see. Approach is on. Interesting. Alright, I have control. We'll hand fly this one in. Watch the speed. Flaps coming in. Easy now. Gently does it. Alright, Pappy are happy. A little bit over on the right side. Rain is due Friday. Temps go up to 12 degrees. No way. Well, what are we expecting? I mean, tomorrow 7 to 12. Thursday 5 to 10. But I think it's to get warmer. Ooh, careful now. She's squally. You got the Austrian 787 model. Nice. Easy now. Watch the speed. Stutters on final. What's going on in the world of flight sims? Alright, approach speed. We're looking alright. Straighten up a little bit. Hold off. Hold the nose. There's the flare. Little bit of a float. Get the speed down. We felt it. Alrighty. Welcome to Luxembourg. A bit of braking.
Can I get a refund?
No, there's no refunds. He is mad. The day I'm having, no refunds. Right, we're in anyway. Easy now. Take your time, flaps coming in. There are the flaps. What was my landing rate? Was it that bad? 135. Would you get out, Mark? Will you? Right, we'll abandon ship over here and watch the landing. Great sounds in the engines. Beautiful. Easy now.
Hello there.
Hello there. Jace Ward, good to see you, Jace. You've been learning the RJ 100 recently. Loves to float. Yeah. The Avro RJ, beautiful aircraft. Alright. Alright, straight ahead. Easy now. Easy now. The roars of it. Come on, Betsy. Yep. Right, little lure. Brakes on. Okay, let us attempt to watch a replay, shall we? Flight, toggle replay, and let's see what this does on our approach. Oh yeah, I think we're good here, lads. I don't crash. Right. Say the magic word. There we go. The approach here is going to be interesting. Jesus, look at us go. Trying to correct it. We're probably touched down behind the slope. Yeah, a bit of a float. Oof, jeez. From the tower. Right, we're over here somewhere. Yeah, that wasn't tasty. That wasn't tasty at all. I'll try one of these. So small bit of a crosswind. Oof. Yeah, we felt that, lads. Jesus. Could have been worse. Let's have a look. Not butter, yeah. It looked way worse than 135, didn't it? I mean, you can kind of see where the drop-off was. I mean, as we're coming in, I increased the flare right at the end, just to bleed off a bit more speed, and then she drops. We bounced the nose gear as well, look. Jesus. Jace, it'll be over on the MSFS official Twitch channel. So just do a search for MSFS official. That's where you'll see us. Very nice plane though, isn't it? Yeah, it looks butterly smooth in slow motion, absolutely. It's like, yeah! Look how smooth this landing was. So you can see the drop there though, she just falls. Crunch. Onto the nose gear, then she bounces. Wasn't terrible though. Little bit rough, but sure, look it. It could have been worse, lads. Could have been worse. Right. Let me see. We're going to leave it there for this one, lads. Only because, well, how does one kill the engines now? This is the real question. So if we go, how do we do this now? So we go idle and then cut off. No? Idle. Wait now. There is an act to this. There we go. There we go. And there we have it. Nice. Just got the app for TV. Ooh, nice. Roy, not at all. My pleasure. Yeah, I need to go practice now because this is going to be hilarious. This, you know, what we're doing tonight. But that was our flight today, lads. We flew in the brand new VSKYLABS 510. And we were using some SayIntentions along the way. And then I had sim issues. But now it seems to be running okay. Do you know? So, yeah. Loads of fun. Loads of fun. We shall leave it there, but we'll be back to you over on the MSFS official Twitch channel at 1900 Zulu this evening, where I shall lose. But it is taking part. You must remember that. Yes, well done, Murph. Taking part. Great bit of stuff. Yes. So, until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much indeed for tuning in, and we'll see you a little bit later on. That was in the sim. It was a truck driving by. Right, bye now. Few men even consider the possibility of life on other planets. Yet, across the Gulf... Jesus! What was that? I was about to say something and you hit me in the head! Christ! Hang on! I found more of these flamingos! Jesus! Engines are now off. I've just killed the mixture, right? Watch this. Mags are off. Feather boat props. My engines are now completely off, right? And I'll know they're completely off because I'm going to keep an eye on the props. They will just stop, right? Engine 1 stopped. Engine 2 stopped. That's the sound I should hear. This is the sound I do hear. What? What are you doing? Do you know what I mean? We need to clip this. Hey, Coronado, Microsoft and Asobo. 3 lads walk into a bar. This is how the sound should be. I've turned off my engines. However, if there's other aircraft of the same description flying from the Coronado fleet, this is what we hear. But the mod control, from a viewer perspective, it makes the whole thing quite negative, doesn't it? When you delete, you're sitting there and you're thinking, Jesus,